Gen X has declared war on Gen Z. For some reason, most people can't really figure out why.
Gen X rise.
I've seen a lot of these kinds of Gen X posts over the years, but holy shit, this takes the cake. I'm not here to declare war on Gen X or to say that all of Gen X is collectively telling us to get off their lawns, even though a lot of these really do sound like that. They really push that vibe. I know, that's a word that some of you Gen Xers may not know, because I'm a big old youngster. I'm just kidding, I don't really have a say in that, because I don't know most slang these days either. So, please do not harass these people. I can't believe I have to say that, but some people just aren't that great. I'm simply just wanting to share a few jokes, share my experience, and how much some of these physically make me want to curl up into a ball and die out of secondhand embarrassment. But again, there's no ill will towards any of these people. This is just a safe space to share a few laughs.
For those Gen Zers out there that don't understand the Gen X rise, let me explain it. The Gen X folks are the toughest people that currently exist in our world today.
From that little bit just there, I got like that vibe you get from, you know, like from teen heartthrob movies and like Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, right? The adults on there sound like how she sounds. And those movies are from when she was like a kid. It's a weird sensation that every generation is like, oh, I'm better than every other generation. And they chalk that up to the traumas that they faced or things like that. And I'm not here to compare traumas. That's just, you don't do that because everybody's experience is different. And you don't know what somebody else has actually gone through.
And let me tell you a little bit about how we were raised. Nobody was watching us. Nobody gave a flying flip where we were or what we were doing.
Wait, so nobody cared about your well-being? That is kind of sad and very concerning.
You know, our parents just kind of expected that we would show up, and whatever happened in between, as long as we came home alive, good to go.
So you're telling me that that was the best way to live, the best way to learn was doing that? Why did you raise us wrong? Maybe it has to do with the fact that you realized those things were shitty, possibly?
We climbed water towers. We hopped fences we shouldn't have.
I've hopped a lot of fences that I shouldn't have. For instance, one of the fences that I would hop is the fence to my school, because it would take about 15 minutes to walk to school when I literally lived right across a river from my school. It was very close, but there was like 3 fences in the way and a river to cross. I hopped those and it'd take 2 minutes tops to get to school. It got to the point where the school then decided to put an extra fence and tell me I was banned from hopping the fences. It didn't work because nobody was there to watch. They didn't even put a camera up, but it's still there to this day. So
we committed crimes and nobody knew.
Look, you shouldn't be like bragging about committing crimes, although I've stolen a couple candy bars back in my day.
We were 4 neighborhoods over. Shouldn't have been there, okay? Hanging out with people we shouldn't have been hanging out with.
Honestly, it just sounds like you had bad parents. I'm not gonna chalk up all of Gen X to having to like this experience, but it just sounds like your parents weren't that great. She's saying that their lives were better because they learned from natural consequences. I pulled up a crime rate for annual murders in the US, and I'm gonna let the chart speak for itself. Really spikes on most of the charts around the 80s and 90s. Very interesting.
We beat the absolute living crap out of each other when we were kids. And we didn't tattle. We didn't go tell our mommies that somebody hurt us, that somebody hurt our feelings, or somebody, you know, bruised our ribs, you know, or broke our wrist when they were twisting it and giving us an Indian burn.
Like, it's not something to brag about, really. How are you supposed to get help and better yourself if you don't talk about your situation? If somebody's bullying you and breaking your wrist, every week, like every couple weeks, right? And you don't tell anybody. How are you supposed to learn from that? You're supposed to learn to get beat up? I mean, I know sometimes, like, there's situations that it just makes it worse. There's a reason that I stopped getting bullied, and it's because I vocalized it, so I switched schools so I wouldn't have a worse off life. I mean, I personally just, I don't want to get bullied. Call me squishy. Call me soft. Because I am both those things. But I am also depressed.
They learned the best life lesson, which is if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
Gen X is dumb, but tough. But Gen Z is smart, but squishy.
But because they're also so freaking chill and they mind their business, they haven't done anything yet, but they're starting to. They're rising up and saying, okay, it's time for the smartest generation.
Well, I thought you said you were dumb. I'm confused. Stop switching it up on me.
The most unbothered, the most resilient generation to get up and start saying something and doing something about this crap that we see going on right now.
What crap? I am so confused. What did Gen Z do wrong? Am I missing something? Did I do something wrong? Is it TikTok? You know, the app that you're posting on?
I don't think we're fully prepared to see what that generation is going to do.
Are they going to commit war crimes? Okay, I don't know what the heck. Okay, she said, she says in the beginning of this, she's going to explain to us, like, why we are going to war, apparently. She didn't explain shit. She just told us why her generation was the best, the smartest, the dumbest, and the toughest. And none of that really made sense, because I went through half those things, more than half those things that she, like, mentioned. And I'm still dumb as shit. Run. From what? What did we do? Nobody is telling me shit. But can we talk about how cringy these posts are? Posts like that. There's a lot of Gen Xers that are putting on weird filters and trying to look intimidating, right? Kind of like me in my early TikTok days. We don't talk about that, though.
Gen X Rise.
Oh, he was just about to flip me off. Or was he just about to flip off Gen X? Who's he flipping off?
What is it? Shut up and drink it.
So, I figured it out. Why they're upset at us. Why they want to go to war with us. I did a lot of sleuthing through a lot of people with these, like, really bad filters on. And let me tell you, it's not really worth it. It was not worth it at all. So, it's about Eminem's new album. And apparently, both Eminem and Gen X, like, think that Gen Z is going to cancel Eminem over this new album. And I've seen a lot of people, millennials, Gen Zers, and Gen Xers, all talk about this, and all collectively say this wasn't real. This wasn't a great album. I think maybe one or two songs are okay. I don't really listen to Eminem that much. There's a specific line in there that's like, "You gonna Gen Z me, bro?" And a lot of people have equated that line in that specific song to Eminem just yelling at a brick wall. And I can't say I blame them, because there's a lot of buzzwords that he kind of just throws in there. To me, at least, as my criticism, it doesn't feel as impactful as previous Eminem albums. That's my criticism. I don't listen to rap. I listen to rock and roll, alternative music, indie music. This situation is just really funny to me. Like, people are taking this so seriously, they're going to Goku blast their children and grandchildren out of existence. Okay, but can we talk about the fact that she 100% looked like Emperor Palpatine going, "Unlimited power!" That was awesome. Now that we've found out why Gen X is mad at us after, well, it took quite a while, a couple hours of sleuthing. I found some Gen Zers that have made a response. Some Gen Z warriors, if you will.
This message is for Gen X
and the millennials.
We don't know what you have planned for us and why you're recruiting everyone, but let us know. We're letting you know that this will not go unpunished.
Absolutely not. This is a terrible thing.
And yeah, we're fucking pissed at Eminem. The new song he made is not fucking cool. Consider him 1, 2, 3 canceled.
You can't take down Gen Z. You can't take down our power. Look at us. Technology, you can't even do.
Technology, you can't even do. Just not happening.
And yeah, we also learned how to ride bike as well.
We learned how to ride bike. Absolutely. We fall down on bike.
I know you millennials and Gen Xers don't believe that, but look at us. We'll take you down.
Eminem is fucking canceled.
God, that was terrific. I couldn't have said it better myself. That was like the funniest like response ever. That was like something from like The Office. That's how funny that was. Like, again, no hate to anybody. I don't want to go to war with Gen X. Please, again, don't send hate. This is just for laughs, because I found this whole situation a little humorous, and you know, I wanted to voice my opinion on the internet. If you like this video, click on one of these. They're not weird. I swear. Okay, bye.